we're really in over our head. Anyway, let's get to science talk.
Yeah, let's go. Let's we you know what? We got a related science talk to what you just said.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, hold them
Oh,
thoughts.
okay.
Got our word, as we always do.
Ah, yes. The word.
please tell me it's bird.
Funny.
You're not going to believe this. It's not bird.
Okay.
But this week's word brought to us by none other than Oki-Wan.
Oki-Wan.
Ooh,
All right.
boy.
Another word.
Another word from Oki-Wan. This week's is
Slap this word across my face.
heterophemize. Quack.
Spoke too soon.
What hetero?
Hetero.
Heterophemize. Phemize with a Z. And phemize with a PH.
Heterophemize.
Hetero.
To make.
Is that heterophemize?
To turn someone straight. I mean,
That's a good guess.
but that's.
I was gonna. Is that your guess?
To make someone. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Yeah.
To make someone straight, heterophemize them.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good guess. I think I was gonna say you are attracted to the opposite sex's eyes.
Heterophemize.
Mm-hmm.
It's from the Latin smizing.
Yeah.
Heterophemize. Hetero same. So really it should be or different. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, great guesses. Both of you guessed, and they were great. Heterophemize. To say something different from what you mean to say.
Exactly.
What?
That's exactly what my definition was.
He just said it. Thanks, Oki.
Oki, great
wow.
death.
Jeez. These are aimed words.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
So that was our word. Now we've cleared the way. We've blown our load on that. We can, we're free to think about whatever we want to for the rest of the podcast.
Okay.
So freeing. Yeah. How was this week?
Good week. A lot going on around the house. We bought an island.
What?
We bought an island. Now, don't get too excited.
Would this be
like a kitchen island?
Well, no. It's. I mean, I guess we don't. We bought Animal Crossing for the Switch. My wife bought it.
Oh.
Whew. I almost had to make a Epstein reference, right?
Good thing you didn't bring him up.
Wow, good thing I didn't bring up Epstein. That's because we're playing bingo tonight again on our podcast. Epstein is one of the spaces on the card. Okay. Mm-hmm. Didn't buy an island like that. You bought an island in Animal Crossing. Okay.
We did, and I bring it up only to say, so my wife doesn't play a lot of video games, barely any. We got this because we thought it'd be fun to play together on the Switch. And man, oh man, is it frustrating to watch somebody play video games that does not play video games.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Not making fun. There's nothing, she doesn't, doesn't play a lot of video games, but good Lord, it's so like I realized immediately, I was like, oh my God, I take all of this for granted. You do.
Yeah. My ex used to play, your ring finger, middle finger, index finger, the WASD, the proper formation there. She would just use her index finger for all four of those buttons.
No. What?
Ooh, that gives me heartburn.
Oh, God. The vein in my head.
Okay.
I couldn't take it.
Is that why it's your ex?
Oh shit! Yeah, maybe.
Like, what if that was-
Maybe. I'm
That
sweating
is-
just thinking about it.
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
my
What?
gosh, that's wild, man.
So where did the other fingers go? You okay?
I
Like
don't know. I don't know.
Like that leaves so many for other buttons to hit.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
so much room for error.
Oh my god!
Let's talk about something happy.
No, podcast over. This is
Yeah, no, no. That's it is even now. My daughter likes playing Sonic. She's gonna turn 3 soon,
Mhm.
and the joystick on the Switch. That is because I'm like, oh, you gotta. This is how you move, and I'm like, or she'll play Zelda, which is top down. I'm like, yeah, just go over to the right. You push it to the right to go. You push it this way to go this way, and it's still like moving all around. And I'm just like holding over my mouth, I'm like, please, please. There is a little like migraine there, but I mean, I love it's adorable the way she plays. So
Oh yeah.
she likes to watch me play Zelda, and she likes to see me fall down a hole and die.
Jeez.
So she is not on the wrong path for sure.
Wow.
Anyway, that's a great point you bring up, man. Yeah, playing video games with people who don't or can't.
Mm.
it's
right,
it's
yeah.
bizarre. Like it's like why? What are you doing? Like why? And then I started thinking backwards. Like oh wait, no, it's because I've spent way too much time doing this shit. Like
Right.
I'm in the wrong here. So, anyways,
Wow.
Yeah.
Um,
Wow.
Yeah. So interesting. So are you ready for science?
Oh
talk?
yeah.
let me dip
Oh,
a finger
God.
in there and see.
All right.
Yeah.
Without even me telling you what it is, tell me how ready you are for,
Oh my
for science
God.
talk.
I'm gonna fucking just lay on my back here and
Okay.
put my ankles over my head. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. This is wild. This came out today. Actually, I think Daily Mail had it yesterday, but very recent news. The title is "Construction on the first ever space hotel will begin in 2025." I'll just read you some of the
2025.
highlights here.
First of all, it does make sense to put that's the first thing that needs to go on.
Space
Is it
tourism.
Mars?
No, just in space. It'll be in the Earth orbit. So
What do you mean? You just throw a hotel?
yeah,
Oh, because it's just like it's not on anything, so it's like a ship
yeah, it's like a ship. Yeah,
that floats.
yes, it'll just be hanging out in orbit. Yep.
Ship.
It says work is due to start on the world's first space hotel in low orbit in 2025, and it will come equipped with restaurants, a cinema, a spa, and rooms for 400 people.
Well,
Developed by the Orbital Assembly Corporation, the Voyager station could be operational as early as 2027. Something tells me it's going to take longer.
oh, for sure.
I don't know about
Yeah,
you.
there's no fucking way.
It says the space station will be it'll be a large circle, okay, and
Mhm.
rotate to generate artificial gravity that will be set at a similar level to the gravity found on the surface of the moon. So do you get what's happening there? Like with the whole artificial gravity thing? I've only seen it in science fiction. Right.
Yeah, I feel like
But
all science fiction has that like huge ring,
that huge
ship
rotating ring.
station. Yeah.
Yeah. So like imagine if you're on a roller coaster, right? And you're going down and then you hit the bottom part and you feel heavy, like
Mhm.
because you're constantly imagine you're constantly in a loop. Constantly you're being pressed down on. So that's like artificial gravity, right?
Mhm.
So it'll be a ring in space that spins and you'll constantly be in that spin, you know what I'm saying? Which is
Yeah.
weird because I don't know how you're going to start that thing. How are you going to start
Yeah.
the spin? Or it's like I guess you'll have to be. I don't know. I'm not a gravity expert, right?
What? I thought
But
you might.
imagine.
I hope I hope there are no gravity experts.
I mean,
That'd be a job I would want.
Let me
See this?
help me see this.
Yeah, please.
If imagine you're in that thing, are your feet going to have to be constantly like anchored to the ground somehow? Because if they weren't, would you just kind of float in space and the ground would pass underneath you?
Yeah, and then you're
would you
bumping into the halls and all the doors going by. Yeah.
or would you stay on the ground as long as you started there? You know what I mean? Like I'm having a hard time like understanding how that would work.
See.
Anyway,
So it's like it's a gravitron.
yeah, right. It's a
From
gravitron,
the
but like
air.
and you're walking along the edges, right? So it feels
Right.
like gravity. And here's the other thing, like this thing has to be pretty large to simulate gravity. It has to spin at a certain speed. So even so, if it's not large enough and not built correctly, you would in theory feel the gravity in your feet more than you would in your head, because your head would be towards the center more, right? It's just
Yeah, I think you would have to bring a whole shoe size up because all of the gravity is so hard in your feet.
yeah.
now you guys said that there was no thing as a gravity expert, but I'm hearing two gravity experts talking right now. This is confusing. What's true, guys?
It is confusing. Although they did say it won't be like a gravitron. It'll be like more like you're on the moon, right? So it's going to be like a slight gravitron, right?
I got a question. Why don't they just build it on the moon? Why don't they just put a
That's a
hotel
great
on
question.
the moon instead of worrying about? I mean, already we're finding loopholes in this thing. Just build a hotel on the moon. You get a spacesuit. You get to romp around on the moon for a little bit and say, "I was on the moon." And then you bring back souvenirs for everybody. I know someone who went on the moon, and all I got was this lousy magnet.
That's right.
Yeah. Gift stores killer.
I'll just read a couple other highlights. If fully realized, it will be the largest human-created object ever put into space. Each of these 24 integrated habitation modules will be 20 meters long by 12 meters wide and will carry out a different
idea what that means.
Means nothing
function.
to me.
Oh, God, I should stop using meters with you guys. The firm also expects their ring to include viewing lounges, concert venues, bars, libraries, gyms,
Venues,
and a spa. All the things that you would see on a cruise ship, but this cruise will orbit the world every 90 minutes.
I hate this.
So to me, that seems a bit too much to put all that shit up there by 2027, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're going to staff the thing with like dishwashers and for the restaurants. Like,
Well,
and
astronaut ice cream just comes in those bags. I think you just eat it and throw the bag away. There's no washing dishes.
I think it would be a huge disappointment if they didn't have space ice cream there, right?
If I don't leave there getting sick on astronaut ice cream, then they're not doing their job.
Right. Yeah. That, and I'm thinking, okay, it says room for 400 guests, but how many are going to be up there at any given time? Like one or two? Like, there's no estimate on how much this would cost for a stay, but
you're gonna want to stay at least a week, right?
I don't know.
Weekend's too short.
How long does it take to get to the moon? Or the space station?
I'm not sure. I think it's probably just a launch and then a few hours to dock. I don't know.
Few hours. It takes you 5 hours to get from New York to LA, right? So
wait, no, when SpaceX took those guys up to the International Space Station over the summer, that was like 15, 20 minutes, wasn't it?
Was that all?
I think it, I
Fucking
want
no
to say it was
way.
under an hour.
Well,
Oh,
they're
jeez.
definitely going faster. That's for sure.
Okay. Under an hour.
Then what?
I'll have to look.
Than a plane. Because I was like, dude, it takes you 5 hours to go from this city to this city. Yeah, but they're not going fucking 900 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So
I don't understand how they're going to put all this stuff up there.
first of all, I think that you definitely got to pay more than minimum wage to work in space.
Yeah.
So you're gonna
okay.
it's gonna be more costly. But I think I'm just trying to, because I've been on cruises,
hmm
like them, but you're over it in like 3 days.
Yeah. Right. I was thinking about that. They have cinema. They'll have cinemas,
Mhm.
for when you
Who
get
is
bored
fucking
of
in
space.
watching a movie?
This
For
whole
you-
thing, if you go up there and go shopping, you buy one fucking thing, you're a piece of shit, and I want you to stay in space forever. Get the
Wait a
fuck out
minute.
of here.
Whoa,
Going
whoa,
to
whoa.
space to shop?
I'll shop in space.
No, fuck
Right.
you.
Bring shit
That's
from Earth up there
bring
so you can buy it.
to
and-
buy
Yeah.
and then bring it back down to Earth. You're a fucking asshole, and I hate you.
I'll get Amazon to
Ugh.
deliver it to me in space. Come over here, Jeff Bezos. Oh, he's not there anymore, right? Yeah, stepped down. Something happened.
Yeah, I think because he wants to work on space shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
So, and space is hot right now,
space
even though
is
it's
so sexy.
cold. But
Yeah.
I mean, a bar also. I mean, you walk up the bar and say, "I'll have a
Half a beer.
gin or something," and he'll just pour it and it'll just fly everywhere. Like,
Well,
Now what-
you know how that's what they always say. Like when you go out west, you're in the mountains, and you're like, oh, the altitude. Now remember, only have like half the amount you drink. In space, you have half a beer, you're fucking sloppy.
right.
You're talking space shit. You see someone across the way, and you're like, what the fuck do you do, huh?
What the fuck do
Yeah.
you do? Okay, all right, a bar
What,
like that.
what, you never seen someone drunk in space before?
Right.
the little Debbie box has different instructions for baking it in space. You take that on vacation with you.
Yeah.
There's so much to think about. Yeah, I mean the I guarantee you their gym is going to have errors too. They're going to send up 5-pound weights, and they're like, okay, it's not actually 5 pounds. Subtract a couple because it's like the moon.
Yeah.
If they're
Everything.
shipping free weights up to space,
They're
then ship
definitely
them up your ass. Fuck you. That's
they're definitely shipping free weights up to space.
that's just the whole thing is stupid and wasteful.
I saw this article. I'm like, this has to be fake, right? I didn't believe it. I especially don't believe the completion date.
No, but that's fucking 2000. I'll say earliest 2035 at earliest,
Okay.
if it happens at all.
Yeah, a spa.
Think about the fucking people that would be up there, the rich, like
Mhm.
the elite people that would
Yeah.
take a trip up there. Is that who you want to be around for a week? Of just people, a big dick measuring contest of what kind of car do you drive? Doesn't matter. I'm in fucking space, so no one even has cars up here. Yeah, I mean, just just the people on there
Yeah.
that you would be with would be a collection of assholes.
Right.
It might be. It might be. I
Yeah.
mean, I think they're gonna have 95% vacancy most of the time.
Yeah.
Because who the fuck can go up there?
Mm.
Huh.
Now here's it.
There's gonna be a reality show of finding love in space, and you're like, oh, fuck me.
Now, if they don't get Shatner back for hotels.com to run ads to fill these rooms, then what the fuck is
Oh.
anybody doing?
Wow.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
That's right. Good idea.
I hope this is a fake news thing. I hope this is just a bunch of jokes, and this is because. Anyways, how are you guys?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. No, that's
I've never
Sorry.
seen you so bothered by something.
It's just so stupid. Like shopping, concerts. Why? Why send that shit up to space? It's here.
Ooh.
Yeah, I can just see guys in tuxedos floating around uncontrollably trying to, nothing sounds right.
Yeah, you're doing everything that you would on Earth, just it's not as hard on your joints.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh God. So does that? It's just going to be old people up there escaping the terrors of gravity on blown out cartilage.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'll not for me. No, thank you.
Their whole retirement saved up for a space trip.
Yeah. So, but that's science talk. Just something to think about.
God, I'm gonna think about that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess if we've got hotels building up in space, then that probably means that everything here is taken care of. Everybody's happy and healthy and looked after.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah. No, we talked about this like 2 weeks ago, but why go somewhere else to be like, hey, let's build this pristine new thing when we got a lot of work to do here. But
That's not our podcast.
Yeah.
Shit fart dicks, huh?
I think so.
Who wants? Never mind. I was going to say there was.
Is that a bingo for anybody? We'll edit that out. Sorry.
Should be. Guys.
Yes.
We have done our job by edging people so hard on some of their voicemails.
Okay.
I have a big apology to Ben Gates on Instagram. He had messaged me. I had missed this. He's been waiting on this since September. And he has.
Sorry. Wow. Sorry we missed you.
Ben.
Yes, Ben. I'm so sorry.
Maybe we're not.
We
organized.
get a lot of them, so messages get lost. So he's got a message or a question. Let's hear what it is, and we'll see if we can.
Well, now before you play that,
let's edge it more.
As I feel like it's too me. I was gonna do a tushy thing.
Oh yeah, please.
Just to edge him even more. But no, let's hear Ben's message.
All right. Okay. All right, Ben.
Hey boys, Ben from Sydney, Australia here. Love your shit. Just love it. My question is, when you're taking a shit, right? And then you check to see if you've wiped properly. Obviously, you can have a look. How do blind people tell if they've wiped properly? That's my question. Anyway, also, I hate that I can't tell anyone about you guys because not everyone finds poo and cum funny, which is anyway, thank you.
Ben, you know the feeling.
Ben, thank you so much. And again, sorry, your message had gotten lost. That is my fault. And yeah, we finally found a tight-knit community of people who find poo and cum funny. That's what this is. That's the foundation. If you build, you can build the most solid. If your foundation is shit and cum, you're sliding around.
Sky's the limit. I had one of my dad's friends texted me this week and said, "Hey, shoot me a link to that thing you're doing."
Ooh,
yeah. Oh, leave that one on unread. Super nice guy, like really cool, but like he's just a good, wholesome dude.
Right.
It's like I can't send you this filth. This is just
no.
Yeah. Thanks, Ben.
Thank you, Ben.
That's great. Love it. And great question. I fear that You know how like you're in the shower, right? And you pretend like you're blind and you're washing yourself. You guys ever do that?
Hold on. You're going a little fast for me.
Like if you're washing your face,
please
you're
clarify
blind
what
for a
you
minute.
fear.
Come on. You guys do that, right? All right. Well, so no, I do that, and yeah, that's a big fear. How
You
do you
pretend
know when
you're
you're
blind
done?
while showering yourself?
Yeah, come on.
No, don't
Um,
come on us on this.
God damn it, guys! Don't make me out to be this some weirdo. All right, so I used to live next door to some blind people, and they were cool. They had some great, seeing eye dogs. They said, "Yeah, come over." They used to
the
love.
best part. You're like, they were really cool. They had some awesome seeing eyes.
They did. I love their dogs.
Sure. Yeah.
They loved watching Ancient Aliens. They said, "Come over, watch
What
Ancient
they
Aliens."
loved doing what?
They put it on. They knew how to put on the show. They would
Right.
listen to it,
Okay.
And thing about blind people is,
Oh boy.
once I'm over there,
Wow.
of course, I would help them out with stuff they needed to help with, little
Mhm.
things that I didn't mind, But man, you see on them, like, I would go over there sometimes and you'd see new bruises on them
Fuck.
Oh
because
no.
they're always
Blind
hitting
fights.
themselves.
They're beating. Oh, sorry.
Because they're bumping into stuff all the time, right? Like, but
That's a truth that I had never. That's so sad. Like that's.
yeah,
I know that's
yeah.
the truth. Like I'd never thought about that.
Right. And I mean, they don't look well kept either because they can't see themselves, But that is a fear I have. And I feel like I would do the same thing I do today. I would probably get in the shower afterwards just to make sure. I don't know. How would you know when you're done?
Okay. I think I would just wipe a certain number of times.
Oh,
I would say I'm wiping 12 to 15 times,
okay.
and after that I'm done. And if I pull up my pants and I still feel uncomfortable, then I pull them right back down and I go back to work.
Okay. Okay. I think we've got a bingo in the Discord. Thanks, Kalota. Okay.
Damn.
All right.
Already? It's so early.
Didn't take long at all.
All right. We'll check that after the show. Really? So, Jeff, what would you do? Mark's limiting it to a number of wipes as a blind person.
Obviously, we know what the real answer is. I'd use my Tushy bidet, which is blast everything. And,
yes.
Is there a timer on that thing? We'll get to that in a minute.
Ooh, maybe that's an idea for a new model. You just press it once. Okay, well, yeah, we'll get to that. Okay. Yeah, like you got to use something to like just use like a loofah once, like through there, and it's just scorched earth. There's no way anything can be left.
Oh, I see.
And you just like that's just I guess blind people tax. That's just something extra you have to pay for. You got to pay for a new loofah every time you take a dump, so that you can be sure that it's all gone. I don't know.
I never asked them that question. I didn't.
Yeah.
I was too scared to ask them any blind questions. So
You know what?
Yeah.
I've never once asked a neighbor about wiping their ass. That's weird.
Yeah. Blind or not.
Yeah.
But your curiosity is piqued. My curiosity is piqued because, I remember you living next to them.
Yes.
But what would you do for them? Like, what were the things they were like, we gotta get our neighbor over here? What was the thing that they would be like, hey?
They wouldn't call me over to do something, but if I was over there, they'd be like, "Hey, did the dogs make a mess in the kitchen? Can you see anything?"
Oh, shit.
I'd be like, "Oh, let me look." No, I mean it's pretty damn dirty, but it's I wouldn't say that, but it's hard to clean the place too.
Yeah, that's what I would do if
I'd
I was
be like,
mine. It's like,
no,
oh, since you're here, can
you're
you do shit that I could do but don't want to?
yeah. So just little things like that.
Yeah.
So-
Wow.
Yeah, great question, Ben.
Yeah.
I hope it was worth the
Terrifying.
wait. Sorry for that.
Yeah. I hope it was I hope you finally got that load out.
And don't worry, I don't think my mom has listened to a single minute of the podcast, and that's how I
Okay.
want it.
Okay,
Mhm.
good.
There's I don't think my in-laws have. Oh, there's a lot of people I don't tell about this.
I've never told
Yeah.
anyone about this. This is a big secret.
That's right. We're trying to expand, but also
But also don't tell anybody.
Don't tell anyone.
Not
Don't tell anyone,
locally.
guys. Spread the word. Okay.
Yeah. At least that's a great lead in.
Yeah, I mean, it is, and it's also true. I feel like it's.
Here's
I
a
know I sound
solution.
like a
Yeah.
total fucking shill, but I mean, it's just a great solution to a horrible problem.
I mean, everyone's asshole's different, but yet they're the same.
Yeah.
Weird, deep, kind of like some assholes. And so to help clean those, you get a tushy.
Wow.
HelloTushy.com
What is it?
/honeys.
Okay. Huh.
Save 10% off your order. You're pretty much making money if you use that promo code and clean asshole, which is the key to happiness. I've never had my asshole dirty and had a good day.
No.
Yeah.
No pun intended, but it taints the whole day.
I actually forgot. Also, I have a question that I forgot.
Oh,
I
wow. Okay.
I had it in
Alright.
my notes, and I
This guy.
usually you guys are asking, and I forgot I had this one. Derp the Doc had asked, what would your realistic backup job or career be if you couldn't do what you're currently doing? Everyone has a dream job, but what would your real backup be? I hadn't thought about that. I spent my whole life in career doing animation and graphics and video production. I don't know what else I'd do. I got nothing. I have no other skills. I guess I could go back to my first job working in a grocery store. Huh.
That's going back far. Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
That's scary. I don't have any other skills.
You know what's so funny is that I feel the exact same way. Like, if this whole thing doesn't work, of like all this stuff, I'm truly fucked. Of like, I don't know what I'm a grown ass man. Don't know what I would do. I have no desire to be like, oh, I want to do this thing. It's work, and you got to go to an office, and people are awful. just the small talk is unfucking bearable.
Okay. Wow. Well, look now. I mean, now that there's new industry growing, you could always wash dishes in space at a
Okay,
hotel.
I'll do that.
You can do that.
Whatever
All else
it
fails.
is.
I'm going to go rack the weights at the gym in space. Fuck me.
Whatever it is, after this whole thing is I cannot go back in an office. I will not. I will work for almost free to not go back in an
Wow.
office.
Okay.
I will work from home. Whatever it is, I'll find it. If I have to even if it's just I'm doing a Bart Simpson, just writing the same thing over and over and over and over, I'll fucking do that.
If people are hiring for that, let me know. I will. I got terrible handwriting, but I will do it.
It'll get better though. You'll get good at it.
Time is going by every minute.
God,
You
it's
know?
so true.
And
Put that on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
And stuff's advancing so fast, right? I mean,
Kids and their
fucking.
phones and
But thanks, Derp the Doc.
Damn, man. Yeah, that's a good question because that is tough because I feel like if you're going realistic, I don't know, whoever will pay me.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
I'm not really loyal to, well, if this is my backup job, I want to inspire kids to pursue music or whatever. I mean, that actually sounds pretty cool to do if I
Yeah.
could. But like I don't know. It's just I've always just done things for a paycheck, and there's no other than the wild big dream type stuff. There's no passion outside of that. I hate to say that. I'm a hollow man.
It's okay.
For me
okay.
personally, if you find joy in whatever you're doing, that's great. Jeff, what do you got, man?
realistically, it would probably be landscaping or security work. That's the only experience that I have doing is the only thing is landscaping and construction and security, which I think I wouldn't want to do because just be so I'm just so fucking old compared to everybody else. It'd just be like trying to pretend like I'm not tired of shit all the time and but yeah, I don't that's like I definitely doing this and I don't think I've ever told anybody this, but this is all that I'm doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like the channel and the Hummy stuff. So I'm very, very fortunate that my amazing wife has allowed me to kind of pursue this more than I should. She's in a position where she can, we're able to take that out. And after seeing that this is potentially a thing that a job could be, I don't think there's any chance or my brain and heart could never go back to anything normal again. Like where like entertaining people could be the way that you make money. Yeah, 100%. That's all I'd ever want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Wow.
Like everything else just sucks.
To you.
To me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's because we have so much fun doing it. So it's the same thing as if someone loves teaching and they have fun teaching, then that's
Right.
their thing.
That's their passion.
But doing this and just making jokes and being absurd is the most fun thing for me too. So it's like, I mean, this is it. This and stand up. I like doing stand up a lot. That's something that I love doing. I mean, it has its pros and cons, but yeah, I mean, just I don't know. I've always just trying to people make them laugh. That's just it's so fun. So
yeah,
right. I mean, that is good. That's great. But like I said earlier, if an AI took over my job and that's all I have, someone's got to clean up the shit in the cum in the space station, and that person's gonna have to be me because I got nothing else.
Yeah,
I'll push a space mop.
Yeah. So anyway, thanks for the question, Terp.
In space, you don't get a mop; you just get a rag. Yeah, great question, man.
Yeah, mop would just kind of slap it around, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Yeah, we got great.
Speaking of slapping it around,
do you guys want to do that thing that I sent you in the message?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
We have a message from Chance Quinton, and he sent us this image. It says "Everyday Carry," and he said, you all three have to carry 2 of these items. What would you choose and why? And I'm going to read those items that we have to choose from, right? So one of them is chainmail, so to deflect enemy blades. It's like, from shoulder to about knee length. 16 decoy wallets, 0 real ones, in parentheses. There's the tactical Glock 9mm that just needed a flashlight. There is a pacifier, Binky, and baby toy. There's a rose from my beloved. There's a Santiago. I don't know what the fuck that is. Is that like a...
Looks like a crawfish.
Yeah, crawfish. Okay.
Yeah, looks like, in a jar. Okay.
The keys to heaven and hell. And it looks like you forgot to label them, so you don't know which one is which. The weight of knowledge. 300 loads of cement per hour, faster than any machine. I don't know what this one is. I don't understand that one.
Okay.
You guys get it?
I guess. Yeah.
Well,
weird.
Yeah.
I guess you're given 300 loads of cement per hour in a wheelbarrow. Okay.
A picture of Ma, so a picture of your mom, a cyanide pill in case of capture, your heart, and in parentheses, on a string. So let's just say your literal heart on a string. So
that's a lot of options. And we have to carry 2 of those?
2 of those.
Okay.
Chainmail, fake wallets, guns, baby stuff, rose, crawfish, keys, knowledge, cement, ma, cyanide, and heart.
Yep.
Cyanide pill in case of capture. I think most people assume you use that on yourself, but what if I shove that into my captor's mouth?
Yeah, and you push his jaw up and down and make him eat it. So you're going cyanide pill first?
No.
Okay.
It's just that was a question I had.
Oh yeah, that could be for anybody.
Okay,
I've got mine.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Wow, what is it?
Number 1 with a bullet, 16 fake wallets.
16 fake wallets and 0 real ones.
Yeah, and each one has just that movie fold-out thing of pictures of your kids. And they're all fake kids. They're all made up. It's 16 different fake families. I get to bore people with 16 different made up stories. I get to make up 16 different families every day, at least every day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, interesting. Okay, so you'd use that to troll people.
Oh yeah, and then like put one on, leave one on my trunk, and drive around.
Mm-hmm. You would just give people anxiety.
Yeah, like that guy's wallet's gonna fly off.
Okay,
nah, it's fake. It's got Monopoly money.
Okay, all right.
And the cyanide pill.
The cyanide pill, in case you are captured.
Or, there's a litany of reasons, really. I don't
if it rains.
Another shitty winter like this, maybe.
Sure, okay.
But it's my decision.
Right,
okay.
Yeah.
I think I would choose the gun as one.
Because it's his decision.
It would just be fun in so many scenarios to pull out a gun out of nowhere. I don't know. Wouldn't that be fun? I don't know.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, this ironic thing I would also do is to be wearing this chainmail hauberk, this chainmail shirt, because to protect it against the blades while I'm carrying a gun. And like, come on, who's this guy?
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
This guy's from the past and he just found something from the future.
Right. Like, I think that no one else knows about guns yet. Like, I think that'd be funny. So those would be my 2 items.
Okay.
Yeah. I would pick the cyanide pill or the gun so I can choose. It's a choose your own adventure. No, I'm just kidding. I think, what intrigues me is the weight of knowledge.
Okay.
They do say ignorance is bliss, and I feel like that's why I am so happy, because I don't know anything. I don't know about it's like,
So that every time we do a science talk, people get sadder.
Oh God, are we just depressing people?
Our podcast is like a sad song where you listen to it and you're just like, God, man.
It's either them or the Shins. I'm listening to something.
Let's start this Friday off night right. The weight of knowledge, because I do feel like the more you know, I feel like the more depressed you might be, just because think about the people who are that you talk to, and they're like, oh man, we're running out of food and this and that, and it's like, God, all right, dude. I mean,
okay,
there's not. Right. I can't do anything. So that intrigues me. But also, if you know everything, then you probably have a solution for those things, or you can come up with an idea, or it already hurts my head. So never mind. I take it back.
You got a little taste in it.
Yeah, I'm already depressed with how much I don't know. No, I think I would pick the weight of knowledge.
Okay.
I feel like I could be proactive and help.
You think you could live knowing so much?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I don't know. But the more I know, the more I do get sad.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll pick the weight of knowledge. And then the keys to heaven and hell.
Okay. Yeah.
Forgot to, in parentheses, it says forgot to label them. I don't know why that matters, because you have two keys.
50-50 shot.
And then if you try to open hell and it's the wrong one, you're like, oh, it's the wrong key. And then you switch keys and then you just open hell. It's not like.
Okay, so what, you're escorting a person to either heaven or hell.
Right.
And they have to wait for you to put the key in, and you just waste a second of their life or their purgatory or whatever.
Yeah.
When they're trying to get in.
Like I'm jiggling the key and they're behind me, like also looking at the door as I'm trying to open it, and I turn back. I'm like, that's the wrong key in the end.
That'd be funny if you turned around and be like, I know so much, but I don't know which one of these keys opens this door.
Look at me, the only thing I don't know.
A little joke for this person before they enter wherever they're going.
Yeah. Anyway, enjoy hell.
Glad I could send you off with humor.
Yeah.
That might be fun. Yeah, before you open the door, you give them a moment of suspense. Maybe you drop the keys and you're like, ugh. Pick them up.
You Ace Ventura. You go to walk to grab them and you kick them across the floor. You're like, you gotta walk even further over there. Yeah, that could be fun, because you're opening a door and they don't know where they're going. So be like, yeah,
and it might surprise you too at the same time.
Yeah, I'm like, you. Oh, well. Okay. Have fun, I guess. I feel like hell is, that's kind of the party place.
Maybe.
I feel like heaven might have too many rules. We're not even in there. We got 10 down here, right?
I think in the Bible it does say hell, the party place. Like, I think that's.
What is it?
I think that's Old Testament, though.
Yeah, no, hell would have had this slogan if Outback Steakhouse didn't have it. No rules, just right.
Okay.
Or when you're here, your family, because there is no hell like your own family.
That's true. That's heaven, though.
Olive Garden. Good night, everybody.
Good shit. Yeah, it's interesting. Interesting question.
Do you think chainmail? I mean, do you think it's breathable?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just heavy, but yeah, I think it's
think you can
breathable.
feel the wind through it, but yeah, I think you're going to get sweaty from the weight of it and not necessarily the breathability.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That seems like it'd be awful against the skin.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
I think
you're wearing clothes.
Yeah,
between it.
yeah. I think coworkers would just be annoyed at hearing I would keep flipping it, keep jingling it,
Mm-hmm.
I think people would be annoyed by it, and if they'd say something, and then I got the gun, I can show them. I love that combination. So